does that.
The loud clap.
Hello.
What's up, baby? Back at it again.
Yep, here we are.
Episode 4. 4 for 4, Wendy's.
I hate that I know that.
Let's get into it. Hey, Sean,
Hey,
what are we
Danielle.
doing?
What the hell are we doing? The podcast that discusses love, life, and everything in between through incessant babbling.
Yes, sir.
I'm getting better
Incessant.
with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do a lot of incessant babbling.
I do too.
For sure.
Yep. Do you talk to yourself when you're alone?
Yes.
Oh, good. Me too.
Does that mean you're crazy or that means you're intelligent?
I'm going, ooh, I like intelligent. I've always told myself it's because I'm crazy, but I also tell myself that I'm talking to my dog. I talk to her a lot.
I talk to Belle.
Yeah.
I talk to Belle a lot.
Yep. People don't get it if you don't have a pet.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
That's very, very true.
How are you today?
You know, I'm just here chilling. Oh, I gotta tell you guys, I have switched my drink. I still have my Moscow Mule cup. Not that you guys care about it, but I love my cup. But I am trying, what is it, a Tennessee Mule?
I don't know. Does that have a name?
Uh-huh. When you do Jack and the ginger beer and stuff, I think it's called Tennessee Mule.
Oh,
I believe it is.
Kentucky, I think.
Oh, shit. All right, we talking about down south mules. Okay, Kentucky Mule. I'm learning about my drinks.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you just made that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
On a
good.
whim. Yeah.
Nice.
Today is International Women's Day.
It is.
Yay!
Happy International Women's Day.
Who run the world?
Girls. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
You're like
Who? I wanted what? Who?
us,
Yeah.
women. We run shit. Just so y'all, if y'all didn't know.
Did you do anything to celebrate?
I worked.
Congratulations.
Yeah, as usual. Gotta make money.
Yep.
If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
Yep. Do you mind if I reference a previous episode really quick?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I have to apologize or if
Never.
I just have to address. I got a lot of pushback about the. I feel bad even saying it now, but I got a lot of pushback from the dead baby photos. I got a lot of pushback, and I'm sorry. I don't understand. Thank you for enlightening me. Yeah.
That's what it's about, though.
Right.
We tell you how we feel, what ain't right.
Yeah,
Because I got, I got somebody, they DM me.
Yeah. Yeah, and you told
But
me
then
about
you
that one.
learn from it.
Right. And
So,
I'll never understand that because, like, I'm not a parent. I don't think I'll ever be a parent. I'll never carry a baby. I've never carried, obviously. So, yeah, I think I came off as insensitive.
I did see someone's post. I can't say dead baby, but they baby passed.
Yeah.
But it just looks like the baby was sleeping. They were like just born. They were sleeping, and it
Yeah.
had the baby. But then the caption talked about how it was born that way, but it didn't look like it.
Yeah,
And so
I see.
it didn't even hit me like, oh, it's a
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I can't even say it no more. Like
I know. I don't. I probably won't. There's no reason to talk
Yeah.
about it anymore. But
I don't feel bad about what I said. Because
Well,
I said what I said, like Nene said. You know what I'm saying? Like
Well, you weren't the one casting judgment, though.
I
That was
did.
me.
I 100% cast
Oh,
judgment.
actually, yeah, you did.
I know, because I am a human having an experience. If I'm wrong, you correct me.
Right.
I'm open to the feedback, and then I just grow from there.
Yeah, because the feedback that I got was just like, people mourn differently. That's
Yeah.
something that you shared with me.
Yep.
And then someone else shared with me that it's just like it's not a Utah thing.
Right.
And I thought it was, but there's a whole slew of feedback that I got
Yeah.
from that. But yep.
I feel like we shouldn't feel bad because, like, if we never said it, then we never would have grown from it. We never would have learned. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I don't necessarily feel bad. No one came and like attacked me for it.
Right.
They did come to me and they're like, hey, I just want you to know, like, this is how I feel about it. This is my experience with it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We love that, though. We
Yeah.
love to see it.
Yeah,
Now, if
thanks.
you guys can just DM us about some questions that we can answer on the
send us
show.
some questions.
Okay.
Icebreakers, anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
We are open.
But today's icebreaker, I told you it was really simple. After reference, I forgot my cup. My mug.
Oh, yeah.
So 1 of 4 episodes I've had my mug.
Damn.
I'm really upset about it. Oh well, I'll remember next week. Maybe I should just leave it here.
Yeah, you left the tea kettle.
I know. Why didn't I leave the mug?
I don't know. I think you left it at home.
But I haven't. I hid it in my room because I don't want anyone using it. I think it's that special.
It's going to collect dust.
It probably already has. Okay, so today's icebreaker, really, really simple. What is your coffee order?
That is hella simple.
I know, I'm sorry.
The coffee order. Okay.
Is he disappointed?
No, he's fucking around. A big ass kid. No. My coffee order. I like pumpkin spice lattes.
Oh.
I'm a basic beach. No, I'm not. I'm lying. My coffee order is. But that's only for like a season. But I don't get like the whipped cream and stuff on top because that's too much sugar. Mm-hmm. And that's like extra calories, and I don't need the extra calories. I get a spumpkin. The fuck
is that the word of the day?
I'm gonna try not to cuss as much because I got some feedback too about it.
Oh, you did?
They was like, yeah, you a lot of fun, but you gotta stop cussing so damn much. I said, oh.
I haven't gotten that feedback.
So I'm gonna try, but every other word. The whole episode from the last time I was saying the N word. I wasn't cussing. I was cussing, but I said the N word too. But
it's a combination of both.
But okay, so pumpkin spice latte, hold all foams.
Okay.
I get almond milk instead of whole milk because I'm lactose intolerant.
Okay. Yeah. You don't want that.
And then I always get an extra shot of espresso.
Okay.
Because regular coffee just don't do it. I need this need. I got the need for speed.
Are you a daily coffee drinker?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I wish I had espresso here, but.
Right. Do you just make coffee then, in a coffee pot?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's it. And then if I don't, like outside of season, it's just a regular latte with the same thing.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Basic.
Yeah, but that's okay.
It's okay to be basic, folks.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything basic about that.
It's hella basic.
It's pretty basic.
What's yours?
So my holiday one, my Christmas one is a white peppermint mocha. That's what it is. White chocolate peppermint mocha. And it's lovely. And I get all the whipped cream. And I love it so much.
That's cute.
Yeah. And then, so my coffee order used to be just like a light roast with cream and sugar. But lately I've been turned on to Americanos. My roommate got an espresso maker. And I've started making Americanos for myself every day. And those are
what's that, just water and espresso, right?
Yeah. So I do 2 shots of espresso and water. Yeah.
It's basic as fuck.
But it's amazing.
Sorry.
It's less acidic. And so my throat, like, I drink a lot of coffee, so sometimes my esophagus doesn't like that.
I heard if you put like a little, like Salt Bae.
Yeah. Is it salt? You put salt in your coffee?
Like if you put it in the grounds, just like a little pinch.
Oh.
It lowers the acidity.
Really?
Of the coffee.
I'll give that a try next time I make like normal coffee. Yeah.
So.
I told you it was basic. See, the conversation's already done. Next week. Join us next week when we discuss.
I didn't think it was like that basic, but it's cool. It's cool.
Are you okay with how basic it was? I do have another icebreaker question that we could use if you wanted.
Let's just ask me a question. Let's do it.
Okay. How do you feel about polyamory? Would you...
So
would it be something that you consider?
we're doing
Is it something that you understand?
If you could explain it, I'm like, please explain it. Please give a definition.
Okay, so can you use it in a sentence?
Yes. Yes.
So polyamory is like, I don't want to say being involved with multiple people. It's like loving multiple people. So rather than just being in a single relationship, you're in like multiple relationships, and they, they can be involved with each other or not. There's not really any rules behind it, nor do I fully understand it. I think it's different for everyone.
So I can have 2 boyfriends.
Yeah, essentially, or you could have a boyfriend and a girlfriend if you went that way.
and then we can just all be hanging out on the couch.
Yeah.
So, like, does that, like...
No, it doesn't, so...
You know what I meant when I did this?
Yes, yeah. And I don't think so, but
okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
So, like, if he called me, like, on tomorrow, my boyfriend called me, and I said, oh, no, hey, babe, I can't hang out tonight because I'm hanging out with Jack.
Yeah.
And then he was like, all right, cool.
Yeah. Or I guess the three of you could hang out, or he could be off with his other girlfriend, or I don't know. I know that some people, like, a lot of people will move in together if they're all polyamorous, if they all like each other like that. I don't know how it fully works.
So kind of like a sister wives type of thing. I'm gonna get cussed out.
Not necessarily, just because that is so polyamory is.
It's not like sister
you loving
wives?
multiple people and someone else loving multiple people, and you two may love each other. Where polygamy is a group or multiple people with loving one person. So one person has multiple partners,
right?
But those partners don't have multiple partners. Where in polyamory, those partners can have multiple partners.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no like lord.
I learned something new today. Yeah. Okay. My answer is no.
No, you're not for it.
No. You know, for me, it kind of feels like. Like low key, like what I feel like happened to me when I was emotionally unavailable, except it wasn't open. No, that's more like because if I was dating somebody else, he was dating somebody else.
Mm-hmm. But you'd be completely open about it. Like polyamorous people, it's almost kind of like it's not necessarily a coming out, but it is something that's like discussed. It's like something that you know about the person before you'd get into a relationship with them.
Oh.
Yeah. I think. Unless you discover it together.
Oh.
Because, like, yeah, it kind of differs from open relationships, which I know that we've kind of discussed. We've kind of touched on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you?
I don't know. I've been thinking about it a lot lately, actually. And maybe, like, I'm not necessarily opposed to it. I don't understand it. I'd have to seek understanding. First off, I'd have to have a partner of sorts, but no, like it's just somehow like through my social media feeds, polyamory has been a subject that has been more prevalent. And then also a good friend of mine from high school. She is a well-known polyamorous woman in Salt Lake. Like there's a polyamory society, and her husband run it.
Oh, nice.
And I've gone to a few barbecues at her house, and it's always a fun experience, but I'm hanging out with a bunch of polyamorous people, and I've realized that I don't understand it at all. So yeah, I don't know.
That's a good question.
Yeah. But you touched on emotionally unavailable. Do you want to expand on that? What does that mean to you?
To me?
This is actually our topic for the week. Is emotional availability or being emotionally unavailable.
So, okay, just my definition, not my experience. Okay, my definition of emotional unavailability.
Or what does emotional availability look like to you? You could do either or.
It looks like lack of commitment.
That's unavailable.
Yeah, like it's not even like, oh, commitment in regards to just a relationship, but it's like making plans with someone. When you are like with them, like you can't open up, like you don't open up emotionally. The conversation is very surface level.
Yeah.
And if something does come up, then you end up switching subject.
Yeah. I really want to talk about this all the time.
But when you go up there, you frown. You do this frown with.
I can't now that you said that, I can't do it. I didn't even notice I was doing it.
Yes, that's it right there. But yeah, gosh.
It's tough, huh?
Yeah, you don't want to kind of like settle down because it's just scary.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was like for 2 years I was emotionally unavailable, and I was messing around with someone who was emotionally unavailable, but it worked.
It's typically how it goes. Yeah.
Because you attract kind of like who you are, where you are in your life.
Yeah, you attract what you put out unconsciously.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea how that works.
Right?
Yeah, at all. Sorry, excuse me.
Is it tea?
It might be. Tea doesn't make me burp normally, but okay. I guess tonight's different. Did you put something in my drink?
I'm like...
I like fall on the floor.
Yep. And I'll be like, well... What about you? Like, what does it mean to you?
Okay, so I know I'm emotionally unavailable, but I can't pinpoint it quite.
Why do you know you're emotionally unavailable?
I'm in no way ready. There's a lot of stuff that I still am figuring out and still have to figure out before I feel like I could be fully available. Okay, so like I guess we're discussing emotional availability within like the context of a relationship because I feel like it might. Does it kind of go beyond that?
I feel like it's really like an intimate relationships because like I feel like with your friends it's not as impactful.
I think it's actually easier for me to be emotionally available with my friends.
Yeah.
100%. I'll tell my friends anything. Anyone who I'm dating, nothing. Yep, there we go. Okay.
But even like when you said like you feel like you know that you're emotionally unavailable, but I feel like you can be a work in progress and still meet someone who, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and definitely, because I've thought about that as well, and I think there's a certain point, I don't know. Okay, I'll go back to your original question.
Okay.
What does it mean to me? To me, being emotionally available. Oh, shit. I mean, now that you said all that, I don't know.
That's our word for today, guys. Emotional unavailability.
That's the word of the day?
Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
We're here to educate as much as we are here to have fun. We love to educate.
These are the types of conversations we have with each other all the time.
Yeah. Alonzo, can you do us a favor?
Yeah.
Can you get us the exact, like, definition of emotional unavailability?
Both of them. Do both unavailable and available.
Both of them. Or should that be the word? Not just playing out both of them. Oh, both of them.
The word of the day is both of them.
Describes a person who is evasive, avoids meeting up, or simply doesn't like to talk about their feelings or relationships. That person might also have difficulties with the following: trusting people, bursts of anger, forming and honoring commitments.
You hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds
right. Okay, so are you looking up
availability?
Yeah, availability.
Describes the ability to sustain emotional bonds in relationships, willing to bust it open at any time.
Bust it open, okay.
Since it's pretty much impossible to have a healthy relationship without emotional connection, emotionally unavailable people tend to struggle in relationships, often preferring to date casually and keep some distance.
All I hear is willing to bust it open.
I'm so happy that resonated. Was that really part of the definition?
No, that shit wasn't part of the definition.
You just worked it in there.
No, I said, oh shit, they talk like that with definitions? Oh shit, what's up, Webster?
Was that Webster that defined it? I doubt it's Webster.
That's Google.
Oh. Google would talk like that.
Healthline.com.
Oh, okay.
What it means to me to be emotionally available.
What it means to you.
I guess, I don't know. I'm just not the version of myself that I'm ready to give to someone else.
Okay.
And that's kind of what it comes down to for me.
So it's more so like a choice.
I guess. But I feel like it's kind of an unconscious choice. I don't know.
That makes sense.
Career-wise, I'm not where I want to be with my career.
But you can still be striving for those things.
I know.
And be like, hey, I'm going job hunting. I'm doing this. And they be like, hey, I'm all for it. I support you.
Right, yeah.
And then you get the job and y'all celebrate.
Right, and that's what a healthy person would do.
We're all a work in progress.
Yeah, that's fair.
The fact that you have that self-awareness, though, that's what counts.
Thanks.
I'm like, I think I'm moving out of emotional unavailability.
Yeah? Tell me why.
Am I? I'm like, am I, or am I just... Oof. Okay, wait. Am I really? Oh shit. Okay, there's parts of me that still is emotionally unavailable. Yeah. But I feel like if I met the right person.
Yeah. But okay, so what's to say that if you met the right person, he too would be he wouldn't be emotionally unavailable.
Because he gonna want to make commitments to me. He gonna be, I'm locking that thing down. I'm like, let's make some plans.
And then you would suddenly become emotionally available?
I mean, shit.
And then, okay, so let's
I mean, I'm just playing him not. No, it's not all about the penis. It's not all about it. It is, but it's not.
No, there you go.
That's how I got caught up. For them 2 years, I was in an emotionally unavailable situationship.
I forgot about that.
2 years.
I forgot about that term.
And it first started out, went a couple of dates. Everything was copacetic. Mm-hmm. I, according to Alonzo, the term busted open. And it was a wrap.
And that's all it was?
It was like, I ain't never in my life. It was great. Yeah. And then it became like, hey, we both enjoy this. Let's hang out. Let's continue this. And it was great because I was like, I work a ton.
Right.
So I don't have the time to really like plan things with you and like really develop a relationship. But I love hanging out with you.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. And then like it kept going on. And we would like share a lot of laughs. We had a lot of things in common. And then I'm going to say, I can only speak for myself. I feel like women, I shouldn't say women. Fuck. It's International Women's Day and I'm saying women. Okay, I feel like for me personally, I would say, for me personally, I cannot continue for a long period of time to have sex with the same person. I wasn't having sex with anybody else.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
It became like we dated like different people here and there, but then it was at one point like I wasn't seeing anybody.
Right.
I just was having sex with him.
Yeah.
For this long period of time. You can't do that and not gain emotions.
Right.
And I was in denial about it for a long time and being like, nah, I'm a G. I don't get emotions. I get money. I don't get emotions. You know what I'm saying?
Catch flights, not feelings.
Yes, I wasn't catching no kind of flights, but I was getting money though.
I wasn't doing either.
And so, and then all of a sudden I wanted to like start talking about like, hey, let's plan this or let's do this. And it was always like, yeah, let's just see how it goes.
Yeah, just shot down. It was shot down. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so it wasn't until like, you guys know I go to therapy and stuff like that. She called me out and said, you emotionally unavailable. I was offended.
She did that to me too.
She was like,
and
I was like, you ain't even got to talk to me like that. She was like, why do you think you are attracted to people that are in relationships that are like, and I was like, because they cute. She was like, nah. Why he got to laugh at me in the background? And then, I had to look in the mirror.
Because she told me the same thing. We have the same therapist. She's lovely.
That was by accident.
Yeah,
it really was by accident.
We were each seeing her separately before we even
became friends. Yeah.
Which I think is incredible. It just speaks to how good of a therapist she is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I meant to ask her something today. Oops. But yeah, she told me the same thing, and it was like 3 guys in a row had ghosted me, and she was just like, "Yeah, what are you putting out?" She didn't say it that way.
Yeah.
And okay, so let's touch on that. Like, what do you think? Why is it that we attract people that are that way as well?
I agree with her. It's something in us that we're putting out.
Right. And how does that work?
Because like, think about it. If I'm emotionally available and I know what I want, I'm looking for a relationship. I'm looking for this. I know what I want, right?
Right.
Instead of being like, yeah, it is what it is. The minute I start seeing signs like he don't want to make plans and he's doing this, I'd be like, okay, this was nice. This was fun. I'm out.
Okay.
But we were in a point like, no, it's fine. It works with who we are right now.
Oh, that's fair.
We accepted it because it worked.
Just like short-lived things.
And it worked with who we were, who we are, who we were, however.
Okay, so
interchangeable.
You mentioned something though. A lot of times, people who aren't looking for relationships are the ones who find it.
True.
Does that have something to do with it? I don't know.
Well, they say like when you don't look for it, that's when it finds you.
Right.
And I think that's because when you are whole within yourself, it's like, I got everything I need. I'm not looking for anything that anyone can provide for me in a sense. Mm-hmm. And that's in all aspects of life, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, you know? Mm-hmm. So, and then somebody be like, oh, hey. Then you're able to make a choice. But when you're in like this spirit of not being completely whole within yourself, you tend to kind of like grab things to fill the little holes that you don't fill yourself. That's my opinion.
Like habits or people or both?
Both.
I guess it could be both.
Yeah, both.
It's all dependent on the person. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm just having a hard time understanding it. And the thing is, like, she told me that a couple years ago, and it is something that I've consciously been like working on. But I guess I just don't know what it looks like.
What, a healthy or like a whole?
Yeah, one? what being emotionally available looks like and how that impacts. Because like, even though I am working on things, and I'm not actively seeking a relationship. It's just when she told me that, it stuck with me, and I can't move past it. And I lost my train of thought. I am so sorry.
I feel like you might be. I feel like you have very set ways in which you want things to be.
Mm-hmm. See, it's not just me. Okay, good. It's your apartment. It's the air.
Oh, me burping. I'm like, I don't know. Okay, so I feel like I could be in a relationship now. Because I can see red flags. The other guys that I was talking to, that I used to talk to or whatever, and I'm like, oh my God, he talking about this. I'm not attracted. I'm not with it. And I'm done. And it's easy for me to be done. I'm like, I got my couch, I got my cat, I got my food, got my TV, I'm fine. But this guy I met in a time where I was broken. I was trying to build up who I am and all this stuff. He came through. He was cool, chill. Didn't trigger anything, and he laid the pipe. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm good. And I hadn't gotten that type of... I don't even need to get into that. He watched the show. He'd be like, dang, she hyping me up. I'll be like, hold on.
I doubt he's watching the show.
I doubt it. Why he can't support me? No, you're right.
No, I'm sorry to be negative.
It's not negative. It's real.
Hold on. Okay, so...
But then as I grew, I couldn't let that attachment go.
Yeah.
I could not.
I think he's a prime example of emotionally unavailable. 100%.
100%.
100%. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think a part of him, like, I think he knows.
Oh, yeah. He's fine where he's at. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, that proves, like, to another question, though. If someone told you, or has anyone ever told you you're emotionally unavailable?
Okay, so I did briefly date a guy last year who gave me some good feedback about, like, how did he phrase it? He said that I'm very hard to get to know because he feels like he has to have certain passwords and keys to find out stuff about me, and that he's always, like, tiptoeing.
That sound like emotional unavailable.
Yeah. Yeah, and I took it to heart.
I was about to say, did you start working on it, though, once you were, like, made aware?
Yeah, and then the next few times that we hung out, I made sure to be a little bit more open and receptive to, like, things that he'd ask. I don't even know. But I feel like something that kind of led him into that, though, is, like, he'd want to have, like, these long texting conversations, which just isn't my jam.
But what about talking in person?
Exactly. So I feel like he said that referencing a texting conversation that we were having, because I was just like, let's discuss that when we hang out.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Right.
But I think he may have been talking about something in person as well, because, like, after he said that, I did ask a lot of people, and they all agreed. They're like, oh, yeah, that's the perfect way to put it with you. And I'm like, oh, shit. Cool. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would like a little side bust. That guy, I don't remember when you were talking to him, but I feel like...
Okay.
I just wanted to hear the stories again.
Who are you talking about?
They were so funny. Okay, fuck the bacon. Please.
The fuck the bacon story? Holy shit.
I want to hear about this guy again, even though I know it all. Because I told you, I was just like, no, keep dating him just so we have the story.
Yeah, so he wanted me to keep dating a guy for his entertainment so I can come back and be like, yo, this is what he did, and I'm so pissed off. Because he was entertained.
So good. And he kept calling you. God, that was great. I wish you would have.
Nah.
I get why you didn't. I wouldn't have either.
Because I think he was trying to, thinking he could
there
smash.
There was something very off. Wasn't he young? No, he wasn't young either.
No.
He was our age.
Let's fuck the bacon.
All right.
You gotta tell the story.
So, I've known him for a couple of years now.
But you've known him for a couple of years?
Yeah. I met him at a Halloween party when I was in a relationship.
No.
I got cussed royally out by so we were Snapchat friends.
I thought you met him on Instagram randomly.
Oh, no.
You knew him. Okay.
Oh.
Well, that changes some of the questions that I had.
So, I've known him, but, we were just friends.
Right.
Because I was like, I got a man, back the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so, but then even when I was single, I still would duck and dodge. We just never would meet up.
Really?
And then finally we did. And we went to, what's that, Chili Tippin?
Oh, yeah.
Great Mexican food. Great. Oh,
so
my
good.
God. I had Chili Tippin? Tepin. So good.
They almost...
Yeah, right here. Downtown. Yeah.
They almost had to condemn that building.
What?
Yeah, that building took a lot of damage.
I'm so glad it didn't.
Yeah, I think they were able to fix it. The Crane building.
Yeah. Food is amazing.
It's really good.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And so I had a couple margaritas, and conversation was cool. I'm not talking about the red flags. I'm just going to jump to there, right? Okay.
Yeah, just
we're going to jump to there. So then,
wonderful character.
Okay, so we was talking. First of all, no, okay, we're just going to jump to the grocery store. I'm not going to go into those. My mom was coming into town.
Oh, that's right.
And I was like, yo, I got to cut this short. I got to go to the airport, pick up my mom. But before I go pick up my mom, I got to go to the grocery store. I got no food. I don't want our date to end. Can I go with you?
That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, fuck it. Why not?
Right.
So we take my car. We go to a grocery store. So we walking around. We talking or whatever. And we get to the bacon section. And I thought it was cute. Did I say meat? What meat should I get? Mm-hmm. Was I saying what meat should I get?
I don't remember the whole story actually.
Okay.
Something about, could you?
Okay, was it the hardwood? Okay, yeah.
It was something I don't remember.
So we was at the grocery store, and I thought I was like, this is actually cute. We go on a date, and then he's with me going to a grocery store.
Right.
Okay, he's trying to be committed. He's trying to show me I'm trying to get in there. I was like, okay. So then we go to the bacon section. I eat bacon for breakfast.
No one's judging you.
Bacon and eggs, bae.
You know that some people think that the song "Thank You Next" by Ariana Grande sounds.
Bacon, eggs,
yes.
bacon.
I was shocked when I heard that, and I still can't hear it when I listen to the song, which is nice.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because usually I can.
Yeah.
Okay, so we was at the meat section, and I was like, oh, so I kind of like to play with words. I like a good mind fuck. You know what I mean? Get into my head. Let's play with a little bit of words. Let's mean sex, but we're not even talking about sex. But you can kind of then I'm like, oh my God, you should be So I was like, oh my God, I need to get some meat. And I was like, oh, I need to get meat for breakfast. Should I get sausage? Or should I get some bacon? He was like, oh, let's get bacon. I was like, oh, man. I was like, I really could use some hardwood right now. Because, it's the hardwood bacon or some shit,
hardwood smoked.
Yeah. But I ain't say it's small. I said that's some hardwood,
Right.
And so, and then like, so I'm expecting him to be like, yeah,
Like match your energy.
like match my energy, but reference the bacon.
Right.
No, he come right behind me. I got this hardwood right here. I said, oh shit, nigga, like in the damn, I started. Oh well, I'm like in the grocery store, dude. Like,
Right.
bro, like
God.
you trying to get all up on my ass in the grocery store, and you know the meat bacon section is like it's not even in the aisles, right in the open.
Right. Yeah.
So he like, yeah. So what's up? I'm like, oh my god. I was like, I was like, you messed up the move. Back the fuck up, and I kept walking.
Well, at first, yeah, serious. But at first, I think I remember like he didn't even get the joke, and then once he did, he's just like, "Oh yeah, I've got some."
Oh yes, yes.
And then you're like, "Okay, fuck the bacon." Like,
yes, I was like, fuck the bacon, and then I walked to a different aisle. I was like, cause he's not matching my energy. If you can't match my energy with words, like even if you play it off like,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Like you know how niggas be like, yes, and you know, okay, never mind.
I don't. But thanks. I enjoyed that.
You know they get to like, you know how you gotta, you know. Okay, never mind. Anyway,
They're a little
so
bit more smooth. Is that what you're getting at?
that yeah. The nice thing was he was a gentleman and he did pay for the groceries. So then I was like, oh my God, this is really nice. But you know, I mean, I'm like, just so you know, I did not invite you to pay for my shit. Like, I don't expect no dude to pay for anything for me.
Right.
If you do, that's a plus. But I don't walk into, see, when you do that, they always want some butt. Always.
No.
And that's my choice.
Yeah, you know what? I will say that's one thing about him. He was pretty respectful because you guys didn't hang out after that, right?
Oh my God. We really didn't.
No, you didn't. No, he called you a lot, but you guys never ended up hanging out.
No, because you know why?
Why?
He thought he can call me on a Monday night at 10 o'clock. What you doing? Can I come over?
Oh.
I was like, boy, if you don't back the hell up.
But I paid for your groceries.
I'm like, I got my wig off. I'm watching TV. I got my bonnet on. I got my bonnet on. Ain't nobody coming through.
Yeah.
So, like, me and Bella on the couch.
Right. Yeah.
No. And then I'm like, for me, I'm like, you don't have, like, that's privilege to call me at any time and say you can come over. Like, if you my man and you like, hey, I want to come over, the door is unlocked, you know?
Right. Or if you've been hanging out for a long time.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like that.
Right.
So, I started getting vibes like he just wanted some butt.
No.
And so I was like, yeah, you're not finna get some butt.
No.
The conversation wasn't, you know what I mean? And so, like, no shade. I just don't feel like we was a good match. I heard that. Yeah.
I know. If you heard that, that means the microphone heard it. Ew.
Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Burp.
We'll do that next week. I'll just... Hey, Sean, say something.
The good thing is, like, he's probably not watching this either, so...
No. Even if he were.
I mean, no, he was cool. I just felt like he wanted some butt, and I'm like, I'm not about to put out
Right.
like that. Like,
Did I tell you about the worst date I ever went on?
no. Probably, but let's say it again.
IKEA.
Tell me. What?
IKEA.
You went shopping for a date?
Okay, so I didn't tell you this story.
No.
No. Okay. I don't remember where I met this guy. It was some dating app. I think at the time I was on like Bumble and Tinder and all of them. Just the whole slew. Yeah, I met him and we had lined up this date. It was a weeknight date, but he works in Draper, which Draper's like 20 minutes south.
This is when you lived at the house?
This is when I lived at 9th and 9th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you made a drive.
No, okay, so we were going to meet in Salt Lake, and we were going to go get gelato at that gelato shop that I love, Dolcetti.
You probably told me about this. Keep going.
Okay, yep. Well, right at the last minute, like an hour before the date, he changes his mind and completely flips the date, and he's just like, no, let's go to IKEA instead. Come to find out, IKEA sits right next to
He said,
his
let's get
work.
some Swedish meatballs. Okay.
Apparently. So yeah, he's just like, yeah, I think it'll be cute. I think it'll be fun. And at this point, like, oh, I called my friend. I called Cookie. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, okay, this is stupid. Like, listen to what he just said to me. No, I'm going to cancel the date. And he's like, no, you have to give it a chance. And I was just like, fine. So we're walking around IKEA, and it's awkward as hell. And I think I'm also just kind of annoyed because he did change the plans,
Lord,
like,
when
last
you're
minute.
annoyed. Okay.
I was mad. But I went in with an open mind. We went to IKEA, and I was just like, this is dumb. I hate this store on a good day. Like, why do I want to be here on a date? And this is something that you do if you're, like, moving into a house together. I don't know. I just felt premature.
Did he want to do fantasy play or some shit? Like,
I don't know. I don't know. He was just like, I think it'll be cute to walk around.
Okay. He didn't want to pay for shit. Okay.
Well, no, because then we go to Wingnuts afterwards.
Oh, okay.
And I don't have anything against this, but he ate so much that he got sick at dinner. And we just parted ways at that point. He stayed in the bathroom.
So he had the BGs.
Uh-huh.
He had the BGs.
Bubble guts?
He was farting at the table.
Oh, I don't know. But he had to, like, we said bye, and then he didn't leave. He went to the bathroom, and I just got into my car and left.
What if he was bulimic?
He wasn't.
So he had a doo-doo. Doo-doo, baby!
Probably.
Oh, shit!
Oh, but yeah, it was just such an awkward date. And then he took it really hard. We didn't.
Oh, no.
I didn't reach out to him for a few days, and he didn't reach out to me either. And maybe, and that, like, honestly, if you go on one date and neither of you reach out to each other, that doesn't bother me. That just shows that neither of you were interested.
Exactly.
I thought that's what happened. But no, he reached out to me, and I the second he reached out to me, I was just like, hey, sorry, not feeling it. And then he was just like, yeah, I thought you were going to say that. And he got, like, super butthurt about it. So I was just like...
You know, that's one thing I don't like when on the whole dating scene. When you decide that dating this person is not for you, they try to guilt trip you.
Right. And especially if you're, like, open and honest about it. Like,
yes!
I didn't ghost you. You texted me back after a long time after the date in dating world.
Because there was this one guy that I dated. He was really nice. But I just felt like he wasn't, like, aggressive enough for me.
No.
And so I was in a place, like, I felt like he was wanting a relationship, and I couldn't give that to him.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Do I know
hey.
this person?
Yes.
Okay, great. Cool. Yep.
Yeah. And he completely guilt tripped me. Like, you're going to miss out on a good thing. Like, you shutting me out. Like, yeah. Did I say he ghosted me? Did I just say that?
No.
Oh. Yeah, he gave me a hard time. A whole, like, a spiel of text messages.
You didn't tell me this.
Oh, God, I did. Yeah. And it was like...
This is
I'm
the
like,
guy
I'm
that
sorry.
When I, like, you had run into him when we went out, and then he ran into me.
Not Harry Potter.
Oh, it's not Harry Potter.
It's not Harry Potter.
No? Oh.
This guy, he was...
Wait, but I met this person?
No, you haven't met his person.
Oh, okay.
This was like this Hispanic guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think Harry Potter's...
I'm like, as you can... I'm like, I don't care who you are. It's be cute. I'm with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wasn't... But he gave me a really, really hard time. Wow. And, like, try to guilt trip me because I didn't want a relationship. Like, guilt trip me bad.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Did it work? Like,
I don't know.
What are they trying to achieve from that?
He was just saying, like, I'm missing out. Like, why did I waste his time? And I was like, I never wasted your time. He was really sweet, but I just felt like long-term we wouldn't be. Mm-hmm. And I was at a point, like, I am not in a place to be that open with you.
Right. Because
I'm still got my shit to work on, and, you know, that's just going to be a lot.
Yeah.
And he didn't come off like I feel like he would end up overcompensating for me, and I don't want anyone to overcompensate for me. I need you to call me out my shit. Don't overcompensate for me. You know what I mean?
He was too soft.
I know that's a bad term to say. A guy was just too soft, but and it was because, like, okay, so, like, that was a year he asked me to be his Valentine, and I was like, this is really sweet. I was like, I worked, I got off, we went on a date.
Yeah.
And then...
I don't think I knew you during this time then.
You did.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
Why didn't I tell you about this? I don't know.
Maybe you did. Does he have a nickname?
No.
Oh, I don't know if I have then.
But I came back here and we were watching, like, a movie. I ended up falling asleep. I thought, like, if I invite him back in, he gonna make the moves. Like, dang, she want me to her apartment. Mm-mm.
Oh, he didn't?
No, I fell asleep.
Oh. Did you want him to make moves?
Yes. You know how I am about my apartment. Yeah. No one comes to my apartment. No one knows where I live.
That's fair.
So, like, if I invite you over, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. See, I was, if they're at my place, I feel like I have to make the move. If I'm at their place, I feel like they have to make the move.
I never do. I never make the first move.
Yeah, I think that might be
because
one of the differences between gay and straight.
No, you know why? I don't even know if it's a gay or straight thing. I don't make the move because I need to see who you are sexually. I might scare you. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, she doing too much. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like you might scare them?
Like, not like,
What was the laser for? I want to know.
I can't stand him.
Okay. I want to know what it was for.
No, he's been doing this the entire time.
Oh, you have?
He's been doing this since the show started.
Not on you guys.
Not on him. Messing with Miguel. He's been doing it the entire time.
Okay. Well, I haven't noticed at all.
Yes. I've been noticing the whole time, and I'll be like, don't look. I'll be like this.
I'm just blissfully unaware over here.
But yeah, like, that's why I don't, because I'd rather you lead to see where you are, and then I know that I can always match. Whereas if I go, and then you can't match me, and then it's like a... But see, that's how I got tricked with the 2-year guy.
Yeah.
Because I was like...
Because he could match your energy.
First of all, I was like, look, I just want you to know I'm not about to fuck you right now. I was like super blunt. I don't even know if you've been with black girls and I'm just a fetish. And he said...
You said that to him?
Yeah.
Wow, what did he say?
But that's because, like, from jump, like, first our energy where I felt like I could just say things to him and he'd be like... He was like, pussy is pussy. I said, oh! He said it's all the same. I was like,
did you like that?
Yes, I like that shit. Because especially like being out here where I experienced people that was like, oh, you're black. I never been with a black girl. Right. And for him to be like, it doesn't matter. It's all the same.
Right. That's a huge red flag when they say that.
Oh, I've experienced quite a bit. And so I was like, you still ain't kidding nothing. You know, my attitude. Like I could give him like all the attitude. And he was like, that's fine.
Yeah.
So I turned over and I was like, dang, but you want to give him something? 2 minutes later. 2 minutes later. Yeah. And then he was like, then he offered me to give me head. And I was like, nah. Back up because you think you're going to give me some head and I'm just going to want to have sex. He was like, pretty much. Oh. I was like, oh, the balls on this man. And so I love the fact that he was like so honest and he was just like, yeah. And I was like, well, shit. I love the fact it wasn't like any games. It wasn't like, let me put all this stuff up and pretend to be, it was just like, no, my game plan, I do want to have sex.
Yeah.
I do plan to eat you out. Good enough to where you want to have sex. So I was like, fuck it.
I mean, that's rare for a man to be that upfront.
And then my ass got fucking stuck.
You got feelings on that one? It's okay. I've got feelings on hookups before too. It sucks.
I'm like, it was more than a hookup in my mind.
I know. I shouldn't have said it like that. It was.
I fell.
2 years isn't nothing.
But that was a long time.
No.
I'm like, I don't even know. Oh, does that mean something? If you fuck somebody for 2 years, does that mean something? Or is it just like, well, this is some good ass pussy? Or, on the latter.
There's been someone that I've hung out with for a few years that is insignificant to me. Really, like,
I'm hurt.
I'm sorry. I know. Man, I need to think about this before.
Wait.
No, there's nothing.
Wait, did you guys, like, hang out, too? Like...
Yeah. We'll go on, like, walks and whatnot together. But, like... Do I think of it? I don't think of him as more than a friend. Let's put it that way.
I'm hurt. right now.
No, actually, like I don't know how to fix this. How do I go back?
It's true, huh, Alonzo?
What? What's true?
I'm not listening. He listens to all this in post. He just sits there and plays on his phone.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Having sex with somebody for 2 years, it can just be like, nah, we just fuck. It don't mean nothing. 2 years.
I've been married for so long, can't remember the last time that happened.
You know what?
I've been married. Look at me, I'm married.
I'm like, good answer. Good answer. I mean, okay, in your post marriage year. Shout out to my girl. Yes. Yes. He said, I can't let this go. This thing too good. Oh, we love to see
But
it.
he was emotionally available.
Oh.
I still don't know what that means.
Even with the definitions?
I've looked up the definitions multiple times, and I just don't know what it looks like, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Scenario.
Okay. Are you giving me one, or do you want me to create one?
Nope,
Okay.
I'm giving you one.
Okay.
You or you.
Mm-hmm.
Go on a date.
Yes.
Hit it off great. Oh, I got one. The last LA.
That's a hard one.
Okay, we won't go there.
No, you
go on
can
a
do
date.
it. You can do it.
Okay. Everything was great. Communication, great, right?
Mm-hmm.
It didn't end. Comes to visit.
Didn't.
I know, but I'm correct. This is a new scenario.
Oh, okay. I get it now. It doesn't end.
Doesn't end.
Okay.
LA comes to visit.
Right.
Hang out. Everything's great. Get along with roommates. Get along with you. Loves Luna. Everything's great. Start planning visits. Oh, I might move out, or you might move out here. Would you be in a relationship if they were like, after the visit, and they say, you know what? I kind of want to like make this a thing.
Right. So, and I think that's where that.
Would you say yes or no?
Yes.
You say yes.
Oh, absolutely.
So how are you emotionally unavailable?
The fact that I was trying to make plans with someone who was in a completely different state. And
you can do that though. You can have a long distance relationship.
But like can I like meeting? I feel like maybe if we already knew each other.
But what if he came out and you were committed on getting to know each other? Like y'all start seeing each other once a month and everything.
Right, and that's what I thought was gonna happen, and it didn't. Okay, but because in that scenario we would have only met twice then.
Yeah, but if it's good, it's good.
And it was good. I hate this.
So you are emotionally available. It's just has to be the right situation.
I don't know, because he too, after all that burned down,
Wait, we got to go back to the scenario that I created.
Okay.
You would say yes to the relationship.
But he proved that he was emotionally unavailable.
What if he didn't prove and he came out here and everything went well? And then he said, hey, you want to be in a relationship? You want to make this a thing? Because I do want to. You said you would say yes.
And I would have, but...
We're going to the story that I created.
I know, but the way it played out is so much more telling than I think the scenario is, because, yet again, I attracted someone who was emotionally unavailable.
So if you met someone now, we're going to scratch LA. You met someone now.
Okay.
You guys hit it off very well. Sex was bomb. Got along with roommates, everything.
No.
And he was like, hey, let's be in a relationship. You'd say yes or no. Communication was well. Respected each other's boundaries.
I mean, yeah, yes.
See?
But does that give...
Where's the but?
The but is, like, I haven't, like, there's not, that's, like, not happening.
I mean, this is why this is the scenario. The scenario doesn't happen, and you would say yes. So where are you emotionally unavailable?
Well, I feel like it's easy for me to say yes in that scenario because it does check, like, all the perfect boxes. But where are the subtleties that come in where it's just like, okay, where did I fuck up? What did I do?
But it's okay to fuck up, because, like, y'all both fuck up, but you guys have the communication where you're able to be like, oh, I got offended with this and this and this. Oh, my bad. Because you guys are growing to learn each other.
You know what? Maybe that's where it falls in for me. I'm not a very forgiving person.
That's true.
Hey, we're making progress here. Thank you. You're my new therapist. I don't know if you knew this, but I don't.
You do have like your set ways, and if it's not in those parameters, it's just like, no, they don't like me, they don't care about me, they're being selfish. But when you talk to your friends, they'll be like, look at it from this perspective. And then you're like, you know what, I didn't.
Yeah, because you have experience doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shit, you do. God.
So you would say yes, even though you don't have the perfect job right now and you don't have everything you want, you still would say yes.
Right. Yeah, and it'd be fun to like share that growth with someone.
You are emotionally available.
Is that all it takes,
You're available.
Know,
you know why? Because
Why?
you say you are willing to share your growth with someone.
And you think that's what it is?
That's availability. Willing to share your growth with someone is willing to say, hey, I'm imperfect. I'm trying to grow and learn shit. Are you here with me? And they're like, yeah. I'm going to fuck up. You're going to fuck up. But I want to share this with you.
Right.
That's availability.
Okay.
You're emotionally available. Yay!
So just like that, it's like flipped.
Yeah.
I'm just being an ass.
It's like...
Okay, well, okay, you did touch on something. I am very set in my ways. I'm a creature of routine. Everything is like, I'm very OCD too. That's okay. I actually don't hate that about myself. I enjoy how clean and tidy everything is, and everything has its spot. Okay, anyway, we've talked about me for long enough.
You're emotionally available. Now it's just to have that person come into your life, which will happen.
And I know that it's, I'm saying all this, I know that we're in a pandemic. Like, I'm not, like I said, I'm not actively looking for something.
Right.
But the people that I do find, and it ends so badly, I'm just like, oh, holy shit. And it's just like looking back on that reflection, oh, wow.
When will my reflection show?
Okay, Christina Aguilera's, the one that she did for the new Mulan.
Oh, I didn't see the new Mulan.
A lot of people didn't like it.
Fa
I actually really
Mulan.
liked it. But her new version is so good. Her voice is like a little bit more mature.
Ooh.
Listen to it. It's
Okay,
good.
okay.
Just pull it up like tomorrow while you're working. It's really good.
I feel happy to know that you are emotionally available.
I'm happy to be here. I don't know.
I'm happy to be here. I don't know what it means, but I am here.
Now I feel like exposed.
Exposed.
I'm like hiding in the
But it's
little
okay
corner.
though.
Yeah.
That feels good for my heart that you are emotionally available. My heart smiles.
No. Well, thank you for smiling. my emotional availability.
I'm like, I'm happy. Oh, I think I am.
Yeah.
I mean, currently I got some shit, I'm going through, but I
Let's
think,
just stick with yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I 100% wanted to be in a relationship with 2 year, even though he was shorter than me. Shut your mouth.
But
I was willing to accept those things that I thought that I would have because I liked him so much.
so that's part of emotional availability is realizing like certain traits that you thought you wanted in a partner, realizing that you don't need them.
I guess. I was willing to make the exception to my rule.
There you go.
And that was a hard rule.
What is it?
Yes. Height? Oh, God, yes.
It's so funny. That's such a rule for a lot of people. I
It's a
literally don't
rule.
notice
I want
height.
athletes.
Yeah. You do.
I need them to be like, well, no, he's athletic. He's in great shape. It's just his height.
Yeah.
So, but I was willing to, be like, okay.
Height
Alonzo
is
would
the
never
absolute
meet him,
last
though.
thing.
I would never.
Why?
Why? Do you know who that man is?
Who Alonzo is?
Yes.
No.
He would clown the shit. And then first he'd be like, oh, yeah, what's up, man? Like, yeah, what's good? You good? You want a drink? Okay, yeah.
And then.
Shit. Later, he'd be like, yo, why you bring your son? Why you bring the son to the house? See, it's true. It's true. That's why you go home. It's true. He'd be like, yo, so what's up? Like, he went, I already know. And I'm like, man, shut up, man.
That's funny.
Yeah. I like him. He'd be like, okay, I'm just saying. I mean, why he look like he's Zoe height? You know what I'm saying? Like, he be...
Is Zoe your daughter?
Yes. He would... I already could see...
I for like a day, but then I wouldn't do it anymore.
You see, he right? See, that's what I'm saying.
Do it again?
Yes. Do you know how long he called me... B. Diddy? I guess.
Why?
It's a long thing.
Okay. You don't have to get into it.
Yeah, it's for years.
Oh.
It wasn't until this summer that it changed. But yeah, so that was the thing I had to like think about. I was like, I would have to introduce him to people that I know would roast me. Alonzo. But I was willing to take that on and be like, shit.
No.
You know, but. Oh well.
Oh well.
Has it been an hour? Has it been an hour?
Yeah, we're on the dot, yeah.
Oh. On a dot? Bro, like our fucking
Mine
time.
was off. I feel very spacey right now, and I'm sorry if I felt. No, I'm not
Shit.
I didn't space out, but I certainly.
We did it.
Anyway.
Well.
Do you want to let them know where they can find us?
Nah.
Okay, fine.
I'm just playing. That's my name. I was like, nah.
You didn't talk about these today? No.
Did he put the thing on it? Okay, look, let me explain to y'all since he trying to call me out.
What?
We can cut that out.
So he talking about my titties, y'all. Look. I put on a little weight, and when I put on weight, my titties get bigger. Stop looking at them, y'all. Y'all nasty.
Sitting here bragging about how he's married.
No, that's my brother. He good.
That's my sister.
Yeah, he good.
That's
Okay, where can they find us?
Mm-hmm.
You can find us at WTH, the letter R, WE for we, doing on Instagram.
It doesn't say podcast at the end of it?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
That's our email.
Oh, that's right. That's what it is. Okay, cool. Shani Chic on Instagram, SEANYCHIC.
DANNI underscore. Is it underscore? Is it period? I always
Underscore,
get them
it's an
fucking
underscore.
confused.
Yeah, yours is an underscore.
Ain't that sad?
It is kind of sad. Why aren't you using a period?
Somebody took my period. Bitches.
That is sad.
So it's an underscore. Sade, like the singer. Everybody don't know who she is. So SADE. So Danny underscore Sade on Insta.
Good job.
I know, because last time I was like DANI because I was drunk as shit. At Gmail. I was drunk, y'all. I ain't drunk today. Fuck y'all. Shit. I'm here, baby, in full effect.
Yes.
It's okay. I'm okay.
We're great. Cool.
All right.